your YMCA exercise of the week. Okay, it's time for the next installment of exercise of the week, talking about eccentric muscle contractions or the eccentric phase of the exercise. And today we're going to talk about the shoulder press. One thing I didn't mention about eccentric muscle contractions is you are actually stronger in the eccentric phase, the lengthening phase. In theory, you could actually eccentrically control more weight than you could maybe push or pull or do in the concentric phase. So for instance, a lot of times people will use this idea to get stronger with chin-ups or bench press. So if I had 150 pounds, I could maybe lower that to my chest under some control, but I wouldn't be able to push it back up. So I would use that heavier weight to get my muscles into that position and work on controlling that weight. And eventually the hope would be that I would be able to push it back up. Same with chin-ups. People will hop up to the bar and then lower themselves slowly. So the muscles are in the position, but we're controlling the eccentric phase and maybe hopping a little or cheating a little or getting some help to get back up until eventually we're strong enough to pull our own body weight. So there's actually a big advantage to working that eccentric muscle contraction. And we're going to talk about overhead press. And I think this is important, especially for everyday living, because we often have to control things that we're getting down. If we're getting a load off of a shelf, maybe in a garage, and we need to reach up over our head, you want to be able to control that, because oftentimes it's maybe something heavy, and you don't want to drop it, and you don't want to drop it on yourself, break you or whatever object you are lowering. So what we would do is get into this position with our dumbbells. I like the hands turned out a little, and then slightly in front of the shoulders, so we're not arching our back. Staggering the feet, I'm going to push up, and now I'm going to slowly lower. And what you should feel in that lowering phase, and the difference in doing it slow, is these muscles around here, around your rib cage, should really feel those tightening up. As you lower, I can feel these muscles flexing and helping me. And that's really important. Those muscles are often neglected, and it would be a really good idea to strengthen those. So again, we're going to push and we're going to come down. 3, 2, 1, push. All right, that's what that's going to look like. You could do it in front of you as well. Now, the bigger the dumbbells, the more awkward it's going to be. But you could use slightly different positions. You could turn them in and come down slow. There's also one called the Arnold press. It starts out here. So a few different types of motion you could use for the shoulder press, but think about coming down nice and slow, like you just took a heavy box off a shelf, and you want to be able to control that movement. All important things for activities of daily living, but also great ways to strengthen your body. Have a good day.